Well, hello guys, boys and girls. How we doing? Saturday afternoon. Just come back from the Kent County show, Koi show. I think deep down disappointed. It didn't have no vibes. Wasn't as good as previous shows. So yeah, I don't know why. I just didn't feel anything there this year. As for choosing some kois, there wasn't really nothing there that took to my fancy. I don't know, but yeah, speaking to other people there, they felt the same. So I don't know why. I mean, a lot of work and a lot of effort goes into these shows, but I don't know, just didn't feel the vibe there this year, today. But anyway, I'll come back to this, and I think I did a short video during the week, probably about Thursday, when I cleaned the filter box, and it did show the water was holding sort of like central of that return outlet midway, and it's gone down to this point since Thursday when I cleaned the filters. So yeah, I don't know, I'm lost. So plan of action next week is the old patio area. Excuse the snails, I'm just marking out because I'm going to go over this lot with some Indian sandstone I've got left. So I'm just trying to get a picture of how far I can come out and how many slabs I've got. So anyway, this will kill off the grass underneath. But as I said, plan for next week. Start knocking up, holding tank, getting fish out. I think, yeah, well, previously I've had it going from there to the rainwater downpipe, and then it stops me from getting access to the filter butts, which I don't think I had at the time. I've had this previously in, well, been had running, sorry, getting tongue tied there. So yeah, when I've had the holding tank there before, they weren't there. So planning for next week is to have it underneath the conservatory up to there. So that gives me 8 foot by 4 foot. So just a bit smaller than what that pond is. So yeah, get that running, and somehow I've got to try and rig this holding tank up to those water butts. So I have a little ponder on that. I have to get some pipe work, and obviously connects up to the UV. I mean, that's all switched off now because obviously it's not in use, because I'm still trying to fathom out that leak. So that's where I am at the moment. As I said, by the time I get that built, I've got to clean them out tomorrow. Tomorrow being Sunday, I'll get them cleaned out. I'll drop the water down again. I'll probably drop it down, blow that shelf, and just top it out to refresh. Yeah, water, i.e. ammonia, nitrates and nitrites. Just get on top of that. And when that's finished, like the holding tank, when it's finished, I'll drop this down to about 2 foot, so it makes it easier for me to net the fish out. I think what I'll do is, while I'm netting them out, I'm going to go and measure for this year and make notes with any progress which I think it definitely is, because I've been on that sake akari food. So, and before we was using NT Labs, I haven't noticed the difference in the growth and colour. Now we've been on sake akari. So, yeah, basically once the fish are out, then that's it. I'm just going to leave it until it either drops down to the bottom or it drops to a certain level around that liner. It doesn't drop no more, and hopefully I can pinpoint where the leak is. This is really stressing me out. So yeah guys, that's it for now. I'll catch you later. Afternoon people. Right, yes, yesterday's koi show at Delling Hill in Kent. It was good, but I don't know anyone else who went to the show had the same thing, but there was nothing that took my fancy, you know, as in like koi. I mean, there's loads of stalls there. I mean, don't knock it, it's a good show. I mean, I know what's involved, hard work goes into like setting up these shows. Yeah, it just wasn't, I don't know, the vibe and all didn't feel right. I mean, I've been quite a few. I mean, didn't make last year because I come down with COVID, but the previous years, you know, there's quite a few good koi that you think, oh yeah, I fancy that, or I fancy this one and that. But yesterday, I don't know. Yeah, oh, sorry, I bumped into Vince, Twisted Koi, and Dave, Rocket Boy Dave. Had a good old chat with him. So yeah, eventually met up with him. So yeah, Vince, me and my daughter definitely like to come down to the Twisted Towers. Probably won't be this year, obviously, but definitely arrange something for next year. And yeah, Vince, going back to what we was talking about, the food trolls, New Forest Koi with Rick. I'm not going to get political, but and say too much. But what we was talking about yesterday, yeah, it'd be very interesting what we was talking about, the outcome. So yeah, I look forward to that. And as mentioned, I do want to try a grown show, but it's always been in the back of my mind. But I've had the room. I'll show you that in a minute why. You know, every year I tidy a certain place in the back. Well, it's a garage, the back of the garage. I tidy it every year, thinking, right, this is the year I'm going to try and grow and show. And I'll show you in a minute. Doesn't seem 1 minute it's tidy, and the following weekend it's back to square one. But I'll show you why. But I think me and my daughter had a good old chat yesterday, Vince, and we'll probably try and give it a go next year. So yeah, just a quick one. As I said previously, I must say the guy who bumped into me, I didn't get your name, do apologise, but you said you was based in Gillingham and you keep koi and you got your old drum filters and all that. Obviously you knew about my leak in the pond, you've had leaks in your pond and your window. But yeah, thank you for grabbing me, I appreciate that, and thank you for watching my videos. So yeah, there's a guy who collared me and introduced himself, but I didn't get your name, do apologise, but I know you in Julian, which is just down the road from me. So yeah, I really appreciate that. So yeah, let's go back to the pond. I mean, today's Sunday, just done a filter clean. Next week plan is I've got to get some ply from Wicks. I've got to sort out that holding tank, so I'll get that up and running. Did buy some PP, so those 3 barrels haven't been used for quite a while, so I'm going to give that a good old sterilising. And once I've got an old liner that I use for the holding tank, I'll get that all set up and I'll give that PP dose and all, make sure everything's sterilised for the koi going there. So that's my plan for next week. And what I'm just doing, I'm just going to forget about that main pond because it's really stressing me out. I was awake last night, 4 o'clock, just going over my head. So I didn't get much sleep last night. So yeah, I mean, I'll show you our garage and why I haven't done any show and grow. So yeah, Vince, there you go. That's just all computer stuff, car stuff, weights. That side over there is all Christmas and whatnot. I don't know, just get it clean. Yeah, this year, when Christmas is here, all them boxes will be gone. Obviously all the Christmas decoration trees, blah blah blah. Merry Christmas, humbug, all that malarkey. I'll get that cleaned. Then me and my daughter can ascertain where we're going to stick, obviously, the fish tank. So yeah, Vince, that's why I've not really got into show and grow. Also, I was at a show. I was going around the stalls having a chat with a few people and come across a nice lady. Is it Kusuri? I'll spin you around in a minute. Just saying, I've always wanted to get one of those koi charts. I can put it behind me. Kusuri, lovely lady. Just said how much she charts, and she went, "Oh yeah, take it." And she gave me two. She gave, what I've always wanted was obviously the medication koi chart, and she gave me one with foods and all. So I didn't even get her name. So I know that she says she's based in Devon, so she travelled down quite a distance. Apparently she comes to the Kent show every year. So yeah, so I was really grateful for giving me those charts. I really appreciate that. It's always something I wanted, so that's gone to my door now. The old stickers, I'll maybe start that blank wall there, put them back up there. So yeah, quite pleased with that. And also we bought a bag of wheat germ for her. Hang on, just spin you around. So it's a 5 kilogram bag. So any feedback, guys, on this? It's the first time we use this. We normally use NT Labs wheat germ, but it's something new to trying out. I've not read the instructions properly yet. I've just been giving this wheat germ neat. But it comes with an additive. That's what comes with it. Apparently, you have to measure out 500 grams of the wheat germ, spray this onto it, let it dry, and basically some sort of enhancement that helps them digest the food and full of vitamins and proteins and whatnot. So anyone else come across this? I'm sure I read it that you weigh out 500 grams of food and one spray of this on the food, mix it in together and leave it till it dries, then give it to the fish. So I've already started giving them this yesterday, last night. No, sorry, last night. Gave them one scoop with the normal food. This morning I've done one scoop with their normal food. And what I do is I give them 2 feeds of normal food. Then tonight, last knockings, I do 1 scoop of that and normal food. So I'm trying to wean them onto the wheat germ now. The old temperature's dropping, so I've noticed that they're not really touching their food now. So yeah. So yeah, any feedback on this? If it's good. And am I right in reading that additive? I think it's 500 grams of the wheat germ to 1 spray of that, and mix it, leave it till it dries, then give it to the koi. So yeah, there you go. So guys, yeah, just a quick one, nothing much to report really. As I said, next video will be part of me building that holding tank, getting the fish out. What I must do is, when I do get the fish out, I'm going to give them a measure, because you probably can't see it. You know what I mean? Tucked up there is my sort of like chart of the fish I've got, koi. Started last year, so I'll just update that with the size. And yeah, so basically, yeah, guys, that's basically it. So yeah, just thought about the show yesterday. It's good, yeah, but there's just nothing there with the sort of like, yeah, wow factor. No, we didn't buy anything, even though we was looking at for some of the replacement koi, but there you go. So it's probably it for this season, like as in Persian koi. So I'll leave it here and then, guys. We'll do some filming with me building a holding tank. I'll do that on a time lapse, so just a quick update. So yeah, once again, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and appreciate if you subscribe, helps me out. And until the next time, I'll catch you later. Thanks guys.